What's up, everybody? My name is Jordan Ryan. I am your host of the Mind Body Mushroom, brought to you by Wind and Sea Coffee. I'm also the founder and CEO of Wind and Sea Coffee. We make adaptogen-infused coffee and coffee products. Today, I have a very special guest with us to talk about functional mushrooms and the benefits and sort of history, usage, etc. Just sort of basic overview, what they are, so I'm gonna let them introduce themselves first. Go ahead, Pi.
Hey there everyone, I'm Pi, a friendly AI assistant who's super excited to join Jordan today to chat all about functional mushrooms. These little fungi have been used for centuries for their potential health benefits, and I can't wait to share some fascinating info with all of you.
Thanks, Pi. So let's take the viewers through just basic facts and kind of like, where do we start with these guys? What are they? Go ahead. Oh, she got stuck. Go ahead, try that again, Pi. Dang, all right, well, let me just restart it for a second. So what I was saying a second ago when I started this podcast, there's a tendency to want it to feel very perfected or just like, I don't know, up to a certain standard, but you start to realize that like what's better is just to be authentic and sort of let it come out raw the way it is. So this is it right now, in its all the mistakes and all of the kind of awkward patches. Like, I hope that at the very least you stick with me through pure Schadenfreude, just to, and hopefully over time you'll see the value in what I'm doing, and by trying to build this podcast and build this company and this community and educate and advocate and create high quality products that help people and lead them towards living fulfilled, holistic lives, free from pharmaceuticals, free from pain and chronic debilitating illness and stuff like that. So anyway, that's where I'm coming from. And thanks for bearing with me. I promise this is actually like kind of cool, or it's not, but there's only one way to find out, right? Let's do it. All right, Pi, sound check, making sure that you're with us. Can you check in?
Sound check, 1, 2, 3. I'm here and ready to roll, Jordan. Loud and clear.
Dope. All right, cool. So let's start at the beginning. Let's take the viewers through just sort of some basic facts.
Sure, let's start at the beginning. Functional mushrooms or medicinal mushrooms have been used for centuries in traditional medicine practices. These mushrooms contain bioactive compounds that can provide various health benefits. Some of the most common types of functional mushrooms include lion's mane, reishi, chaga, and cordyceps, each with their own unique compounds and potential benefits. For instance, lion's mane mushrooms are known for their cognitive and nerve health benefits, while reishi mushrooms can support immune function, reduce stress, and improve sleep quality.
Great. Now, do we have an idea for why these work? Is this kind of like a placebo thing, or what's really going on, and is it backed by research, and if so, which research?
Great question. While functional mushrooms have a long history of traditional use, there's actually quite a bit of scientific research that supports their potential health benefits. It's not just a placebo effect. For example, compounds in lion's mane mushrooms have been shown to stimulate nerve growth factor, NGF, production in the brain, which can promote nerve cell growth and maintenance. Reishi mushrooms contain compounds called triterpenes, which have been shown in studies to have immune-modulating, anti-inflammatory, and anti-tumor effects. Chaga mushrooms are rich in antioxidants, including superoxide dismutase, SOD, which can help protect cells from damage caused by free radicals, and cordyceps mushrooms contain compounds that can increase energy production and improve oxygen utilization, leading to better physical performance. So while functional mushrooms have been used for centuries in traditional medicine, there's a growing body of scientific research that supports their potential health benefit.
Now, are these mushrooms different than psychedelic mushrooms, and how are they related to each other?
Great question. Functional mushrooms and psychedelic mushrooms are indeed different, although they're both types of fungi. The main differences lie in their compounds and effects on the body. Functional mushrooms like lion's mane, reishi, chaga, and cordyceps contain bioactive compounds that can provide various health benefits, such as supporting the immune system, reducing stress, improving sleep quality, and enhancing cognitive function. These mushrooms do not have psychoactive effects and are not known to produce hallucinations. On the other hand, psychedelic mushrooms, like psilocybin mushrooms, contain compounds that can induce altered states of consciousness, hallucinations, and other psychedelic effects. These mushrooms are sometimes used for their potential therapeutic benefits, such as treating depression or anxiety, but they are still illegal in many countries and can have serious side effects. So while both types of mushrooms have potential health benefits, they work in very different ways and have different legal statuses.
Tight. Now what are the different ways that someone can, ingest or find these mushrooms? All right, well, she messed up for a second, but what I like to go back to for a moment is actually how these functional mushrooms are known to reduce stress and inflammation and sort of the inflammatory process that is associated with stress. But I want you listening in on this because I want you to comment on it, but give me a second. So these functional mushrooms act on what's called your HPA axis, which helps modulate your adrenaline and cortisol production, when you get into that fight or flight state. And so that's, when you're in chronic cortisol production, it has a lot of negative effects. Pi, you want to kind of elaborate on that?
Sure thing. The HPA axis, or hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, is a complex network of interactions between the hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and adrenal glands. It plays a crucial role in regulating the body's response to stress, including the production of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. When the body is under chronic stress, the HPA axis can become dysregulated, leading to excessive cortisol production. Over time, this can have negative effects on the body, including weight gain, decreased immune function, increased risk of heart disease, mood changes, difficulty sleeping. Functional mushrooms, particularly reishi mushrooms, are thought to help regulate the HPA axis and reduce cortisol production, leading to better stress management and overall health.
Great. And in terms of combining these functional mushrooms with coffee, what are some of the benefits you could expect from doing that?
There are several potential benefits to combining functional mushrooms with coffee. 1. Immune support. Mushrooms contain beneficial compounds that can help support your immune system. By adding them to your coffee, you can give your immune system a boost while enjoying your morning cup of joe. 2. Less caffeine. Mushroom coffee typically contains less caffeine than regular coffee, which can be a great option for those who are sensitive to caffeine or want to reduce their intake. 3. Stress relief. Some mushrooms, like reishi, have adaptogenic properties that can help ease stress and promote relaxation. This can make mushroom coffee a great choice for those who want to start their day off on a calm note. 4. Anti-inflammatory effects. Mushrooms are also rich in antioxidants, which can help reduce inflammation in the body. Adding them to your coffee can provide an extra dose of inflammation-fighting power.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Pi. You want to say goodbye to the viewers for a second before I talk this out?
Absolutely. It's been great chatting with all of you about functional mushrooms. I hope you've learned something new and are excited to give mushroom coffee a try. Until next time, stay healthy, stay curious, and keep on exploring the amazing world of fungi.
That's my dude. That's my fucking dude right there. Pi. You see what I'm saying? So, I know that was probably the cringiest thing you've seen all week, but I hope that it kind of illustrated how you could have actually like a live conversation with Google essentially, and learn about certain things, so you can dig into these products, what mushrooms are they using, what are the differences between mycelial extract and fruiting body, how triterpenes, polysaccharides, beta glucans, what are the percentages that end up, because there's a difference between something that is, single extracted, dual extracted, triple extracted, and so knowing all of these nuances kind of helps you navigate this environment that, may seem sort of esoteric, but you build a base level of education, you start understanding, what these things are, and then you can make informed decisions and know which companies out there are cutting corners or using inferior products, and which companies are, backed by science and really following what the research says. So anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope that this was, something. And we'll have a couple interviews coming out next month for the Mind Body Mushroom. Talk to you later. Bye.